Baga, a flower border, Sasuna Kutuka Shejinabia, and a Takotel, Takrade, Fred 0302 666915, and I toll free number 0800-300-55.
Ghana Shippers Authority, providing shipping solutions.
Grace-filled morning, a warm welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. It is also supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen, God is our healer. You can also join us live on YouTube on Omanfm and also listen to Maritime and Port News on Omanfm in Kumasi. I am Nanesi Boateng in our stories. President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has urged the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, GIPC, to canvass for the right investment to support Ghana's post-COVID-19 recovery agenda. The president gave the charge when he saw into office the reconstituted board of the GIPC at the Jubilee House in Accra. Speaking to the 10-member board chaired by Mr. Alex Apel-Tade, President Akufo-Addo told the governing board that the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the socio-economic of the country has affected every step of the business journey. And for that matter, steps should be taken to ramp up the economic recovery process. He noted that the pandemic had severely impacted the country's economic development, particularly in areas such as tourism, aviation, health, supply chain management, food security, and unemployment. Let's listen to him.
We're emerging from a challenging global situation, the pandemic of COVID-19. And GIPC, as the principal investment promotion agency for our country, has an enormous task ahead of it. And I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the Chief Executive Officer of GIPC, Mr. Yofi Grant, for the yeoman's job he has done since 2017 in putting Ghana visibly and firmly on the world's investment compass. Indeed, under his leadership, GIPC is being judged as, quote, the best investment promotion agency in West and Central Africa 2019 at the annual investment meeting investment awards for 5 consecutive years, and the best investment promotion agency Africa 2021 by Capital Finance International for the 3 years. From all indications and reports that I have received and subsequently reviewed, Ghana is perceived as the most promising investment location. And as the host of the Secretariat of the African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA, this is serving as a launchpad to a vast market on the continent. I urge the new board of GIPC to continue to encourage, promote, and facilitate investment, domestic and foreign, into Ghana.
You heard President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Meanwhile, the 10-member board, chaired by Mr. Alex Apel-Tade, with gratitude accepted the task ahead of them and assured the president that he and his team would ensure that they canvass the right investment to support Ghana's post-COVID recovery agenda. The Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, has cautioned oil marketing companies who have defaulted in payment of taxes that it will not hesitate to publish names of defaulters if they fail to honor the obligation by December 3rd, 2021. In a notice served to the defaulters through its Twitter handle, the authority said in addition to the publication of names, the defaulting OMCs will face prosecution, seal off the business premises, as well as garnish the account. The authority has therefore advised the OMCs to settle their tax liabilities by December 3rd, 2021. The authority also advised other businesses to follow due process to settle their outstanding tax liabilities to avoid enforcement actions against them. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. On the foreign front, authorities in Mauritius have detained a bulker while they investigate the murder of captain of the vessel. Mauritius authority have taken the passport for all the crew and are conducting an ongoing investigations. They boarded the vessel and also took control of the logbook, but reported that a search failed to turn up the murder weapon. They suspect the chef might have tossed the weapon overboard. The chef has been brought up on interim charges of murder while investigations continue. Reports in Port Louis state that the bulker's chef confessed to murdering the captain last week while the vessel was sailing in the Indian Ocean. The 55,900 DWT Megan Liberty, registered in Bangladesh, departed South Africa on November 14, bound for India. According to information from the chef and other crew members, the captain of the vessel, Rolly Bacolius Solante, aged 44, had an ongoing dispute with the chef. On November 21, Alfred Kenneth Bongani, a 33-year-old Filipino working as a chef, confessed to his messmen that he had murdered the captain. The third officer of the bulk alerted other officers and they began to search the ship. They reportedly found the chef in a highway and he repeated the statement that he had murdered the captain. Currently, the vessel arrived in Mauritius on November 22nd, where the chef was handed over to the police. Interrogations are currently ongoing. If you just join us, this is Maritime and Port News. 30,000 high-end snow globe are trapped in California's San Pedro Bay, split between two shipping containers on two ships in the idle flotilla offshore. One ship arrived in late September and other in late October. They've been stuck at anchor ever since. Les Ross, co-founder of Cool Snow Globes, says that at this point all is lost. The snow globes representing $1.5 million in sale needed to get to customers before the year-end shopping season. Supply chain, defined as the system of moving goods from factories and farms to end consumers, is tied into not and failing to deliver. But supply chain companies, each a private entity that hopes to make as much money as possible out of the surge in consumer demand, are having their best year ever. At the moment, that means there is little financial incentive to resolve the supply chain crisis. Most imports come to the U.S. in shipping containers, and just 9 shipping companies control 80% of global container shipping. Those companies have further consolidated into 3 major alliances: 2M, Transport High Efficiency Alliance, and the Ocean Alliance, in the last decade, giving them unprecedented power in the market. The shipping company's financial report shows that they are finding a way. AP Moller Maersk, the Copenhagen-based shipping giant, is on track to make more than $16 billion in profit in 2021. And finally, the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, has hinted at intense protests if government goes ahead with plans to reverse the benchmark value reduction policy. The finance minister, in his budget presentation, proposed the reversal of the benchmark value reduction policy. Various stakeholders, including the Association of Ghana Industries, have commended the move, while others have disagreed with it. In a press release copied to Maritime and Port News, GUTA noted that there may be unrest in the country if the reversal of the policy takes effect. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra, and also supported by Amin Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amin, God is our healer. I am Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kwekwa Bwaji. Have a great maritime and port day.
Shaping the nation. Oman. Yo, wake up to